MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Cleveland attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jordan Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Chopped at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 1-2. DeShields stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Adam Plutko, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Pitch on the way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. He struggled the last 2 games, only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Now here's the pitch.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gary Sanchez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. The 1-1 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Two and one, here it is.
Ball, that's out.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready with the 3-1. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So digging in now, Torres. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is DeShields. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Naquin is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Oscar.
Stepping in, Oscar Mercado, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Out in front of it, strike one. Ready with the 0-1.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in, Luke Voigt. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pletko. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 2-1.
Nope, outside.
Mike Tauchman, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now, Mike Tauchman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0.
That's ball two.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-0 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And it's too late as he's in there. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. DJ LeMahieu will be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Sandy Leon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Sandy Leon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike two.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Chopped at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wade stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He doubled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here's the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. Nothing in 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yankees, the right fielder,
Bottom of the inning now.
Aaron.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 9 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. This is line to left. Mercado is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. The Shields is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Naquin's under it, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 4-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tuckman is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronnie.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So they'll try to make something of this 4th inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And we'll call up our Indians leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad. So here's Tyler Naquin, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Tuckman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Mercado arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter number 14, second baseman, Tyler.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Wade. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two and 0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hernandez camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1 home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Settling in now, Oscar Mercado. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
A 2-0 count to the Indians' left fielder.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping, he wants 3. So just like that, he's at third here with 1 away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Standing in now, Sandy Leon. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bouncer to the left side. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Back to the top of the order now, and up to bat next to Lino DeShields. He's set, now the pitch. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. Swing and a line drive. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Indians nothing. Number 48 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 48.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Naquin's on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mercado is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Torres comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Nope.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Misses for ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They lead it 4-0. So striding in, Franmil Reyes. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out.
Number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the pitch. One run, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 0-2 once more. Hit to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Ready now, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Santana is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 2-run game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. LeMahieu in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yankees 4 and the Indians 2. 6th inning now. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Second baseman.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Pitch on the way.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
And that misses for ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge is striding again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
1-0 pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mercado will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It roll into the box now. Delino DeShields. He singled his last time up.
Delino DeShields.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now back, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Well, you
place.
come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. No balls and 1 strike. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Chad Green comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate, Franmil Reyes, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. He's got it, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Green, 28 years old. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 70.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mercado is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Labor.
Into the box now, Torres. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Ball in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-0 home. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Oliver Perez makes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Perez has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now the 1-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he will look at a cold third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Mercado is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
High pop-up. Torres waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Hunter Wood enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 44, Hunter
Torres will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard. Foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Yanks strand a pair. They still lead it 6-3. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Chapman has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. One ball and 2 strikes the count. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
the batter number 7, second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. 2 out with the man at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He brings it in, and the Yankees run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
6-3 the final score today. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jordan Montgomery wins his 3rd of the season. Adam Pletko was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.